Hi there, and welcome to another episode of Idle Weekly. Today's game is a browser-based game, and it is called Spice Idle, which is inspired by antimatter dimensions, as you can clearly see from the design of this UI here. Or the way this works even. Well, the working part is difficult to see, but anyway. I'm gonna collide and then I'll show you how it moves. I have managed to automate everything up to this point here, which is nice. So currently I have 423,380 spice here. Collider spice. Or atomic spice rather. Let's see how much I get from this. I got quite a bit extra. Nice. So the way this works is that when you activate the collider, it will use up all of the atomic spice that you earned. And it will give you unstable spice based on it at the rate of 80% at the moment. And then this will start decaying. And as it decays, it will increase your productions across other tabs. Depending on how far you are with the research. I have reached the point where it doesn't, usually it only boosts normal spice production, but I have managed to make it also boost crystallized spice and arcane spice. Crystallized spice is in the prestige tab here in the middle, which uses your first reset currency, which is rainbow spice, which you get by getting at least 10 spice boosts or color boosts in the pink category. And then arcane spice is here in the ascension tab, which uses the currency that you earn for ascending, which is the game's second reset. Technically third reset layer. First reset layer is the color boost, until you get an upgrade which makes it so that it no longer resets your progress, that is. Then prestige is the second reset layer, which is like a normal reset which resets the entire spices category or tab, and you gain currency which you can use on upgrades. The usual thing. And then ascension is the third layer, which resets both prestige and spices until you get upgrades that prevent it in this tree somewhere. And well, technically it doesn't prevent fully. There is one upgrade here. Let me see if I can find it. Quality of life prestige upgrades are not reset by ascension. What that means is that some of the really good upgrades that help you automate the game are no longer reset. Like the automation for pink spice, or this is a multi-layered one. It goes from all of the colors. That one is no longer reset. The automation for color boosts is no longer reset, for example. And here also the color boosts don't reset progress is no longer reset. That's the one that makes sure that this no longer resets your progress here. And then in the collapse, I managed to get the research done. Let me see if I can find it. Quality of life ascension upgrades are no longer reset by collapse. So upgrades like this the automation options and that stuff no longer resets when I collapse, which is nice. And that's as far as I have gotten so far. I have played it for a little bit now. I don't focus on it entirely, but it is currently my main browser incremental game. The way I play incremental games at the moment is that I focus on one client-based and one browser-based game at the same time. They are both open for almost as much as my computer is running, so that I can do small upgrades or reset and such. And this is the browser game that I have chosen for now. That I'm focusing on. I played for a total of 27 days, as it says here. Although I don't know if that counts when I tried it and was searching for a game and then didn't come back for a little bit. I'm not sure if that counts this or I think I actually reset this once I came back. Yeah, so this should be my real playtime. 27 days. I didn't record this at the very beginning, but yeah, this game has similar problems that Antimatter Dimensions has, where it initially is really spammy in spamming the M button, for example, for max all. So it's definitely inspired by it, even down to that happening. But I do like going through the tabs. They are pretty interesting to me. They have been satisfying in terms of the feeling of progression. This game definitely does have it. And each tab works differently as well, in the sense that this reset currency used for normal upgrades as usual. Then of course you can use it as an extra the same game again. And the Ascensions tab, instead of only the usual upgrades, and it also has the same tab as this one. It also has the runes mechanic, where you can make your reset currency passively earn more and more production. So instead of it giving you a flat extra, it gives you a passively increasing extra based on how much you have put here, which is pretty fun. And then the collapse mechanic, well, you use the currency to basically get a ticking production boost. This starts at 10 minutes, by the way. It's at 54 seconds at the moment, but this starts at 10 minutes. So if you don't research this a lot, the first one, not a lot, I have only done it 6 times. But basically, if you don't research that, then it will take quite a while for it to get through all the unstable spice to get to the maximum possible production boost that it could give you. Yeah, and of course, the collapse has this research mechanic, which is just research, where you click a button to start the research and then wait. It's a timer. It doesn't need any currency. I mean, it does use data, but data is a passive currency that is unrelated to the rest of the game. You can upgrade how much you get it. You can upgrade the rate at which you get it, but it is unrelated in the sense that you don't have to reset to get it. So I'm definitely looking forward to what these two are. and I have reached 12 researches, and these three are completable multiple times. These two I think are actually this one might also be completable multiple times. I'm not sure. Maybe not actually. I think this is one time because it's scaling. And this one, current boost, and so runes gain from ascension are boosted by times collapse stat. This one is not scaling, so this one might also be, or I mean, this doesn't scale, but this does, in a sense. I'm not even sure what I'm talking about. Anyway, I think that the research 11 is also an infinite or a multiple completable one. I'll see if that's true, but it seems to me right now. I currently don't need the half-life shorter because I can't reach the reset until it's all gone anyway. So I'm gonna research this next when it's either really cheap or when I unlock this challenge. This challenge is needed to unlock collapse. When the completion of this challenge and this not the king are too close, then I will research it. Or when it's really cheap. Yeah, Spice Idol. Interesting game and seems to have plenty of content in it. And so far the content has also been fun. Especially once I unlocked full automation, where I can just click collapse and it will go to the next collapse automatically. I know that not everyone likes that kind of idle games, but I really do. I do like full automation in incremental games. But it is personal preference, of course. Anyway, I think I have rambled long enough about this game. I will hopefully give you another look of this game when I either unlock these two, when I make some meaningful progress, or when I even manage to unlock this entire tab. But for that to unlock, I probably need to unlock both of these. That's how it has gone so far. You have to fully complete each tab, each sub-tab, before you can go to the next main tab. Which makes sense. They're basically different little games within the game. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. And if you have any questions about this game, or any incremental really, then let me know. And bye.